Hi, this is Martina, and welcome to Real Women, Real Issues. And this is where we talk about health and wellness. Today I'm going to talk about something for younger girls. If you are somebody who is a little older or has already gone through puberty, this is not for you. But next week I will return with something that is for you. Today we are going to talk about puberty, specifically what happens to a girl before she starts her first period. We all know, and if you're watching this video, you know that when, you know, when we are girls and we're young and we are starting to go through the changes that our body is going through, all we talk about is our periods. When I was in elementary school and we had to take sex ed, that's what we talked about was our periods. We didn't talk about anything else. So this is going to focus specifically on those other things. This is not going to be very scientific, although I did do some research. Because chances are, if you're watching this and you're just starting to go through puberty, you don't want anything scientific anyway. So basically, what happens is between the ages of 7 to 13, 14, and it can be different age for different girls, these things called hormones, and I'm sure you've heard of hormones, they send a message to other parts of your body, which triggers the changes. So let's just say your hormones send a text message to different body parts, and those different body parts say, okay, we're going to start changing. Let's see. Oopsie. So, the first thing you are going to notice is you're going to start growing. You're going to start growing up, you're going to start growing out, everything is going to start growing. Of course, your breasts are going to grow, and it'll probably be a little slow going at first, and then, um, you know, it'll really start growing. um, your hips will fill out, and your waist will begin to appear smaller. Um, and you'll get body hair. It'll start on your legs and your armpits and in your pubic area, right where your vagina is. Um, and you'll get oily skin, and you'll start to develop acne. And another thing that happens is you will get discharge. And discharge is basically kind of like a liquidy substance that your vagina begins to produce. And you'll start noticing it in your underwear, and it'll probably be a little, it won't be pleasant at first, but then you'll get used to it. The good news is discharge, and probably next week I'll talk about all the different types of discharge you'll experience. But discharge is your vagina's way of keeping you healthy and cleaning itself out. So I think that's a really wonderful thing that women have genitals that actually clean themselves out. Discharge also lets you know if something is not going right, but later on I'll talk about that, and that'll be more in detail. I'm checking notes. Oh yeah, you will start to sweat, and you'll start to need deodorant. Um, and that's normal, happens to everybody, and that'll be happening, until the end. And you will have your period, you'll have your first one. The discharge, the breast development, the pubic hair, all that will start happening, and your first period might not happen for weeks, months, or even years. After your discharge and all that start to happen. That is completely normal and natural. Um, and don't be in such a rush for your period to happen, because you will have it for 30 to 40 years, and what's a few more years without it, you know? Um, So yeah, don't be in such a rush to grow up. I know it seems like a really important thing now, but 5, 10 years from now, it really won't be all that important. So that is my really quick explanation for what you are going to go through before you go through your first period. And I will have 3 links in the description. One is Being Girl, one is kidshealth.org, and one is WebMD, teens.webmd.com. And they will have a lot more detailed descriptions on what you will be going through. So I really highly suggest that you go to those links and that you read those links, because that'll be that'll make a lot more sense than what I have told you now. So anyway, that is my real women, real issues subject for this week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.